Welcome to Wisdom in Action. I'm Bill Ross. At age 70, today's guest began riding a bike for the first time in more than 50 years. At age 71, she rode a bike around Lake Tahoe. That's more than 70 miles in mountains and altitude. Genie Fuller is a nutrition consultant. Genie, good to have you with us.
Good to be here, Bill.
Tell us about that bike ride around Lake Tahoe.
Oh, well, it was a lot of fun, but I mean, I was really scared when I took a look from the airplane going over, and that was Lake Tahoe. I thought, oh my gosh, what have I taken on?
I assume most of the people who were riding with you were quite a bit younger?
Yes, I rode for a team that was benefiting the Leukemia Society, and the average age of the rest of them was 36, and I was 71.
What did they think about you?
Well, the coaches didn't know whether to accept me or not. I mean, I was a challenge, but I did it. And one of the coaches rode with me, so it was a great accomplishment. It was really the adventure of my life.
What are the keys to good health?
Well, I think they're really four, and that's why I call my business Genie for Health. The first one is nutrition. I think you have to give your body the right building blocks, and I also believe in cleansing, so you have to kind of flush out all those toxins that we breathe and so forth. The second one I would say is exercise. Keep active, and when I found cycling, then I found an exercise that I really enjoy, and I think that's important. The third one is having fun, but keep learning, doing something new and different, and reinvent yourself for something, but fun along the way. And then the final one that really gives me fulfillment is to share, to make a difference for somebody. And I happen to be concentrating now more on the nutrition side, but I help people have a total balanced life and fun.
A lot of people have never been to a nutrition consultant. So when they come to you, what happens?
Well, the first thing is I want to know, what do they want to accomplish? Why are they here? You know, and so I listen to all of that, and I want to know something about their lifestyle, because I believe, and I've been to some nutritionists that want to strap me in a straitjacket or give me things that I couldn't possibly do. So I understand their lifestyle, and I tailor make it to them and what they want to accomplish.
What are some common threads that people do incorrectly when it comes to nutrition?
Well, I was a yo-yo dieter all my life, so I really concentrate a lot on that, and I think what people do is that they overeat. Our portions are way too big. We eat a lot of processed foods, and I don't think they realize that even fruits and vegetables, even from that are organic, don't have the nutrients they had 50 years ago.
And why is that? Pesticides? Or?
Pesticides, herbicides, but I believe the soils are depleted, and so I've been taking supplements, oh geez, I guess the last 40 years, and people look at me and they wonder, you know, why haven't you aged more or something? And I think a lot of it is to do with taking supplements and making sure my body had all the things that it needed to get everything it could out of the genes I was given.
So you tailor what they should eat and what supplements they should take to the individual?
Yes, pretty much.
For example, what do you take
well,
in terms of supplements?
Well, I do some meal replacement shakes that have 90 different nutrients and a lot of minerals. I think we're kind of mineral depleted because the soils, again, are depleted. And so I watch that, and then I take a few extra things like the omega-3 fatty acids, and it kind of depends on, you know, what's going on. But I think minerals are a key, and just doing it every day, taking care of yourself.
Is there any particular food or foods that you'd recommend to just about anybody?
Oh, that's a hard one. You know, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, fruits, of course, fresh fruits and vegetables are always good. I think we have to be real careful of eating out, and we don't know what's in those foods and everything, and I love the restaurants, believe me.
Fast food, I guess that's a real no-no for the most part.
Pretty much.
How'd you get involved with health and wellness?
Well, I got involved actually, I guess, when I was pregnant with my third child, and she's over 40 now, so a long time. I started reading on my own and taking supplements and just learning what you know, what we need. And then, as I said, my problem has always been weight. I was heavy as a child. I was obese when childhood obesity wasn't even in. And so I'd go on some diet or all the fad diets, and I've finally figured out that you need to cleanse those toxins out so that the body can work properly, and then give the body all the building blocks it needs, and it can do wonderful things.
There are a lot of nutrition consultants. What separates you from the competition?
Well, I really believe what separates me is I like to empower people, and I think it's about what goes on in their mind. So I kind of liken it to my bike riding. I think you have to kind of put on your helmet to protect your head. And so I talk to them of some of the things I learned cycling, like plan the ride, follow the route. You know, when I was cycling, if I got off the route, I mean, the first thing I wanted to do was find out how to get back on. When I was a yo-yo dieter, I got off the route, and I just, you know, kept on riding and never paid, you know, there was always a reason to put it off till the next day or the next month. And, geez, if I had approached any of our training rides like that, I remember when I got off the route at Chapel Hill, if I had said, well, I don't want to turn left because that's a steep incline, and I turned right instead, I might still be in Chapel Hill.
What's your mission? What do you hope to accomplish with all this?
Well, I have two things. The first thing is, of course, it's health, but really weight loss. I see obesity on the rise, childhood obesity. I was teased when I was fat as a child and all kinds of things. So I'm on a mission to help wipe that out. And I kind of look like, well, we should wipe it out globally. I can't do anything with the whole world, but I can help people in my world. So the first thing I would say is helping people who want to lose weight. And then the second thing is I'm kind of on a mission to get older people active and realizing they can do stuff like ride a bike. And I took up scuba diving, I didn't tell you, at age 67. My daughter said, "You're going to do what?" And I said, well, you know, she said, "At this stage of your life?" And I said, well, I could wait 5 years if you think that would be better. So my mission is to get them active and show them how they can take care of their body so that it can do all the wonderful things that it was made to do.
What's the best way for someone to contact you?
Well, I'd love for them to give me a call at 713-702-6331, or they could email me at Genie. That's like I will be their Genie, Genie, Genie at genie4health.com, and it's Genie number 4health.com.
Thanks, Genie.
Thank you.
Genie's motto is keep pedaling. If you want someone who'll keep you pedaling towards better health and a better life, then contact Genie Fuller at Genie for Health.